The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, Sam is here from myforexmagicwave.com. Today I've been relaxing a little bit and thought that I should make this video, as I made one before. The topic was mindset, trader's mindset. Remember, it's on my website. It's about how to not only trader's mindset but any mindset, and how to do it. So I want to make a few videos to help people out there just do that. How do we do it? What is mindset is the question. It's not like sunset or something, like setting up every day and rising and setting. It's mindset. How do you, what is mind and how do we set it in any aspect of our life? Like, it's not just trading, anything. If a person gets very angry and more often, why get rid of this bad habit? Or if you feel composed through with different bad things, different bad habits. I don't want to mention anything because if someone has one of those, they might get offended. But nowadays we have a lot of corruption in our minds, so including me. I'm not saying other people, me too. The corruption is not doesn't mean a bad meaning. It's just that what was naturally given to us, we got away from it and we added some other things that are not beneficial to us. That is the corruption of mind, which starts from the childhood, by the way. As we learned, this world is the corruption of nature's mind, actually. Okay. When a child is born, it has different mind, and as the child comes out and opens his eyes, starts seeing things, and the corruption begins. Okay, learning about this world and everything else. But even then, even before that, when the child is in the womb of mother, start recording, by the way. As soon as the heart start beating, my brain start working, and then it start recording. Brain is nothing but, let's begin by differentiating the brain and the mind. There's a big, huge difference between them. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. A brain is just an instrument, a processor, just like a processor in the computer. It processes information getting through 5 senses. We may have other senses, I don't know, but we have discovered 5 senses, right? So all of those information through 5 senses comes in and goes into the CPU, we call brain, and then brain process and try to find out if we got something like that in its memory banks, which is already there, right? And if the brain find the matches or exact match, whatever it is, 5 senses, you see something, you hear something. If the matches are there, if the similar things are inside the brain, if they are there, then the brain brings the answer back and give it to question number 1, give it to who? We need to understand that we need to ponder our brain, that brain is just an instrument, and getting all this information and processing the information and coming up with the answer that, okay, this thing is this, but the brain is giving this answer to who? Who's getting the answer or understanding the answer or getting benefit from this answer? Okay, that's the question number 1. You start thinking about that. Then you will realize that our body is nothing. We are not this body. We are something else. And that something else is getting the answer the brain is giving after processing all the information. This body is just a vehicle to navigate in this physical world. For who? Where is that person or whatever it is we call human? Okay, we are not in touch with that thing, right? A lot of people say, and it's a very common sentence that, yeah, we have a spirit. We have a spirit? It's completely wrong, upside down sentence. We don't have a spirit. We are a spirit. We have a body to live in. The body is the spirit's house. Spirit is made of something else, not physical, right? So it can fly anywhere it wants. But this world is physical. And if the spirit need to navigate in this world, need a physical body to justify the physicsness of this world and then be able to move around physically and then learn about this world through our five senses. So brain is just that, just a processor, and then it gives the information, it gets the information and gives the answer after finding the match inside the memory banks to us. It should not be saying that to our spirit, because then we are separating ourselves from ourselves. We are a spirit, and we cannot say we have a spirit. Then you're talking about that you have a spirit, but you are something else that having a spirit, right? But we are spirit, so we should say that, yeah, we are human and we live in our bodies for a limited time, and then we have to leave this house, which we call our body, and then go somewhere else. Transit, right? So that's the part of the brain in our body, a processor. And then you have a spirit. Now, this is one thing, just, to differentiate this. I'll say this. What is, okay, the brain is that, then what is mind? A lot of people say, mind your own business, mind this, mind that. I just said it, I made a first video, mindset. What is mind then? So, mind, it's very hard to explain, but I'll try my best. Mind is like a thought process. Thoughts, that's all you can say. That's all the thoughts are keep coming in your whatever, and you are thinking one after the other. Thoughts are keep coming without your knowledge, without your intention. They just keep coming from somewhere, God knows where. But they just keep coming. Even if you're sleeping, they keep coming. And that process of that is the mind. Now, mostly brain, this is my understanding that brain has a very good solid connection at birth with mind. Brain has the access to the mind at will, at birth, when the child is, a few days. And as the child grows, then the brain separates itself from the mind. Other way to explain it, that you probably heard these words, excuse me, a couple of hiccups, that are conscious and subconscious, right? So this is another way to explain that brain is your conscious functions, brain functions, and everything creates the conscious. And what you call a subconscious is the mind. Now, mind has all the knowledge there is from the beginning of the time till the end of the time. And we do have access. We are giving the access to that knowledge. If we want, we can have it. So normally how we work is that we start building our conscious, and then since there's too many things going on in this world nowadays, or from the beginning of the time, I guess. Then we build our conscious, and we only get that knowledge that we really need on a day-to-day basis from our mind, or subconscious mind. And that is a big, huge warehouse of information, huge warehouse, which has everything. Every single knowledge that there is, you have it in your mind. You can access that. You can be a doctor, you can be an engineer, you can be anything you want, a psychiatrist or a musician, and an actor, whatever, right? A mechanic, anything, because the information is there. All you have to go and get it and know. Once you know it, you become. That's all. So a doctor becomes a doctor. Why? Because he go to the school just to learn how to get that information from your subconscious mind or mind into your conscious mind. Into, it's like it's a big, huge warehouse of tools, and then you don't know what to do, but you want to fix a car. So you're not going to go and get the medical equipment, right? You need, tools to fix the car. But it's very hard to find. Where are they? Huge warehouse. Where's the hammer? You can't find it. Where's the drill machine? You can't find it. So what you do is that you go a place where somebody guides you to get that. It tells you where that information is. Go get it and bring it, and make a handy toolbox in your hand where you can carry, which you can carry everywhere with you whenever you need. So now, if you want to be a doctor, what you do is you get all the information, or those tools from your mind, conscious mind, into your from your subconscious mind into your conscious mind, from the warehouse into your handy toolbox, which you can carry all the time on a daily basis with you. Anybody sick, okay, you get the tool out and you fix it because you have it. Anybody comes to you, Mr. Doctor, my car broke. So what do? I don't know how to fix it. I don't have that tool with me. Okay, go somebody else who has that toolbox with them. Toolbox of the knowledge of how to fix the car. So that is the subconscious and the conscious, the mind and the brain. Okay, so this is just a little bit of difference that I wanted to clear out. And I know there's too many people out there much more knowledgeable on this topic, but I'm just trying to help the traders part traders, and trying to set like bring the mindset, and which can help in trading greatly, believe me or not. So it's going to take a couple of videos to get there, but this is the base work that I'm doing. And now that you know what is the difference between mind and brain, at least what I know, I give it to you. I can only give you what I have. And you can find a lot of books out there, read through the internet, a lot of information out there. But it's good to know and good to read these kind of things as well. Take your time out from your busy schedule and learn about these things, because this is, you learn the nature, basically. Your genuine, original mind is the nature. Nature gave it to you. God gave it to you. Okay, but all this worldly information and emotions, especially nowadays, we have weird kind of emotions, right? Grudges and hatred, conflicts, and all that. That really corrupts our minds. And instead of looking at our own mistakes and correct them, we usually turn around and blame other people for all the problems we have in the world. And that causes the depression. That's major problem nowadays. I'm going to give you a little exercise that will take away at least half, if not completely, at least half of the depression, just a few days. Okay. So that's let me give you an analogy before I do that exercise. What is the what it does, what it is like. Consider you're standing by an ocean, and you see the ocean, the water, and the waves coming, raging, and coming towards you, and there's a lot of noise and all that. The water is just jumping all over the place. And forget about that small stone. I mean, even if you take a big brick and throw into the coming wave, the brick is going to go dip into the water and disappear completely. You would not even see a single sign of that. You wouldn't even feel that you even throw that brick into that water or into that wave in the ocean. It will have no effect whatsoever. It will disappear, right? But consider now that you are standing by a small lake where the water is very calm and quiet and just stationary. You can see everything on all the leaves on the water just staying there. Nothing is moving, right? And then pick up a small stone and just throw in the middle of the lake. And amazingly, you will see ripples coming out of them from various spots where that stone dropped right into the water, and then ripples after ripples, one after the other comes out and it circles and just getting away from there and going further and further and further at the end of the wave, end of the lake. And you can clearly see those ripples, and they have effects, and anything comes in contact, those ripples just hit that thing, a leaf, a branch, a tree, or whatever, and just keep going. It's amazing how those circles come into existence and just spreading away from that little spot where you have thrown a little, very small stone. Okay, consider that little small stone is an idea in your mind. You throw an idea into your mind that goes out there in the nature just like ripples, right? And goes all the way everywhere and start working for you to bring that idea into existence. But on the other hand, if your mind condition is just like an ocean where you have so many things going on, just like a raging water and those big waves coming in and going and one after the other, and even if you have the biggest idea, just like a brick, you throw in there and it will disappear. It will have no effect. It will never materialize. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So the condition of the mind, the state of the mind to be able to work on the law of attraction is very important. Before you give your mind any idea that I want to do this or I want to do that, it is very important to have that state of mind that can work on your idea. Okay, make the state of mind like a lake, water in the lake, not the water in the ocean, where you throw a brick, it disappears. But on the lake, you throw a little small stone, and then you will see the effects of it. This is how the brain works, the mind works. Not the brain, the mind works. Brain, remember, it's just different, even I get confused time to time. I'm just a human, right? So, yeah, so this is how it works. Now, how do you bring your mind? I mean, depression is nothing but this, like a storm of different thoughts, especially bad thoughts. Okay, thoughts of failures, thoughts of hatred, grudges, envy, and this and that. There's a lot of bad things out there. So we have negative. A simple word: negative thoughts. Okay, once someone have a lot of negative thoughts, that will depress that person. It feel down. The emotion are down. So and then your mind condition becomes like an ocean. What to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go, what's happening, and it's just. And then once your mind is disturbed like that, then your body start deteriorating. It also gets disturbed because most of 80% of the diseases that we have in our bodies are connected to the mind. We have problems into mind, and that the side effects of that shows up on our body. Just like if you want to know, read the Pavlov theory of salvation or something. I don't know. That English word I'm probably misquoting, but Pavlov theory. Read just the internet that he did the experiment of a dog when he rings the bell and then dog start salvate or something because he get that thing connected with the ring of the bell. Just like when you're cutting a lemon, let's say that. When you're cutting a lemon, usually you feel your mouth gets watery automatically. You're not even tasting it. You're just cutting it. Just try the experiment. Do the experiment yourself. Get a lemon, just cut it, and just think about that you squeezing the lemon in your mouth, and then don't do it, but just think about it and see how your mouth becomes. You will be amazed. So this is the effect of thinking. You think, and our body reacts. If we have bad thinking process going on all day, all night, we get depressed and diseases comes in. If we have good and healthy thinking, positive thinking, our aura is positive. All those positive and negative energies, which we call, the Chinese call yin yang, some call nida and pingala, some call positive and negative energies, which flows. And these are all true things, but I don't want to get into that. This is just yoga starts there. But yeah, it is very important to do that. That bring your mind, at least once a day, bring your mind from, change the state of your mind from ocean to lake. And try to stay in the state of lake, not the ocean, all the time. And a little exercise for that. And then in the next video, I will take it to the further level, how to change the CD inside our mind and how the mind records things, and then how it can be changed. The little exercise is that you do whatever you do, like a physical exercise. I prefer yoga. Because yoga stretches the body. Yoga teaches to stretch the body. Bodybuilding, gyms, what you do is that they compress your body. They like make your muscles strong and stiff. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. The body looks good, but it's not healthy compared to the yoga, because you stretch and then your veins and arteries opens up. Okay, the blood flow and then the energy flow is much better when they are open and flexible. So do your little bit of yoga exercise here, there, whatever, or normal exercise, or just a running. When you come back from running, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, then sit down and do a little breathing exercise. Breathing exercise is very simple, and a good one is the alternate nostril breathing, where you with your right hand use the thumb and then two small fingers on the other side and close both nostrils with one hand. One side, two fingers, on the right hand side, your thumb, right? Press and then close. Then let go your thumb and breathe in from the right nostril slowly, and then hold it, and then close the nostril with your thumb and hold your breath there as long as you can. And then let go the fingers from the left side and breathe out only from the left nostril, right? Slowly, and then again breathe in from the same side, left side, and then close that and hold your breath again as long as you can, and then let go from your right nostril. Then breathe in after that from the right nostril and repeat the whole thing. It's like breathe out, breathe in from the right, then breathe out and breathe in from the left, then breathe out from the left and breathe in, the right, alternate, right? The right, left, right, left. Keep doing that. What it does is that it balances the positive and negative energies that runs through your body. Okay, what we call is the positive and negative charge. The more balanced these energies are, the more healthy your brain and your body is or become. Okay, so once you do that, the little exercise to calm your brain, or I would say, like it's like a light trance condition. Night hypnotism, I'm not talking about that, but um, trance condition. Okay, it's a light trance condition. I don't want to get into the deep detail because that is, again, it's a big topic. You have the different stages of trance. When you sleep, you go into one by one into those cycles. But just to get a light trance, that's all you need. Train your brain to get into light trance condition, which is very easy to do in maybe 4 or 5 days a week. You'll be able to do it by doing what? By doing this physical exercise, then do a little bit of breathing exercise. Sit down quietly, close your eyes, and start counting, and keep talking insidely, not with voice. Just say yourself that, yeah, okay, I will be counting from 50 to 1. And with each descending number, I will be getting more and more relaxed and will be going more and more deeper and deeper inside. Keep repeating those sentences and then start counting, like, backward: 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. And, every 5 and 10 numbers, you just say the same thing, that, you are, with each descending number, you are getting more and more relaxed and more and more going into deeper and deeper inside. So keep doing that until 1. And then after that, just sit there quiet for a few minutes. Okay, don't do anything. Completely quiet. Just feel the silence, the quietness there. Gap. Feel the gap. What is gap? A lot of people talk about gap. The gap is that little time fraction between two thoughts. When a thought comes in, then it breaks, and then a new thought comes in. But what happens is that if the thought comes in and when it breaks, you let it break. You stay there. That is the main point of the meditation. This is called meditation. This is called going into little trance condition. This is called going into the lake condition from the ocean. Change your mind, state of mind, from the ocean into a calm and quiet lake where you can put things in there which will have effect, like small stone have ripples, and you can see the effects of that little stone dropping. So, once you have that kind of a state of mind, you can drop a small idea and you will be amazed how it will materialize. Okay, so I hope I explained something. I don't know. My English is not very good. It's not my mother tongue, so I tried my best. I have a lot of things to share, but never did in the past. But hopefully, one by one, little by little, I will make videos, and thanks to YouTube, I can share my things, my thoughts that I have with the rest of the world, possibly. All right, so this is a little exercise. Just keep, if you want, do that and see. It is very, very great for the depression condition. If anybody can do this thing, and then you'll see, you'll be amazed how better you'll feel out of that, problem, whatever it is. I don't know what it is because I don't have one. So people, I'm pretty, I'm over 50, and now I'm taking. I take 2 spoons of sugar every cup of tea, and almost 10 to 15 cup of tea a day. And people are amazed that, you don't have sugar yet? It's just, what sugar? So things like sugar or diabetic and depression, tension, they're nothing. They're self-created problems that we create ourselves with the state of mind. Okay, the state of mind make us do that. We do it purposely, unknowingly, but we do it. Okay, nobody else does it for us. Our mind, we teach our mind to do that. Okay, all the bad habits we have, We are the one who teaches our brain to do that. And it does exactly. So all the things that gets recorded have big, huge effects in our life. Okay, let's do this exercise for now. And then the next video, I will introduce the concept of how our mind works as a computer CD and how it records and how we can re-record things on that. What are the exercises to do it, and how we can re-record, not only get rid of those old bad images that haunt us on a daily basis and affect inversely on our lives, badly and negatively in our lives, but we will change those, and plus we will create some, I'll show you how to create future images. Okay, let's teach our brain to build our future ahead of time. So if the brain has the pictures, it reacts on it. Law of attraction is working there. But brain needs to know what to do next. All right. So if we teach that to our brain, if we let him know this is what I want in the future, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, okay, we make a picture and give it to the brain, to our mind, then all the forces of nature start working towards that aim, towards our goal. Okay, goal setting is, I'll get to that too. So a lot of people, you just write things down. Okay, I want this, I want this, I want this. That doesn't do anything. Okay, you have to write it down inside your mind. Give that goal in pictures to your mind. Then the mind works. Then you don't have to do anything. Remember Confucius, the Chinese philosopher, the huge, big philosopher, Confucius, right? If I pronounce his name right. Confucius once said that the biggest success comes from doing nothing. And when I was a child, I was like in my growing years, and when I heard that, I said, what a moron. What is talking about? The biggest success comes from doing nothing. But now I understand. You don't have to do anything. You just have to sit in the corner of a room in a darkness, play with your brain, tell your brain what you do, what do you want to do with your life, how you want your life to turn out. Make pictures and give it to them. And let the magic work. Okay, so I'll teach you all that, hopefully. I'm not a teacher or anything in that, but I'll just tell you what I think, what I know. Okay, I would not be saying that I will teach you. I'm not a teacher. I never taught these things to anyone. But why I'm doing it, because I did it myself. I practiced. I learned a lot of things. I like NLP. Okay, NLP. I learned about Richard Bandler, John Grinder, and all the others, Andreas, this and that, Virginia Satter. What did they do? How they do? A little bit of psychology here, there, spirituality, all the Bibles, all Quran, the Bible, the Torah, everything. All the books I have read, and I saw this. How things are, the science and the spirituality gets together. They all talk about simple one thing. Okay, just a different ways, and then we get confused. Okay, it's nothing else there. It's just one thing. That's it. Nature stays from the beginning of the time till the end. It will be same. It's not going to change. So we have to, like harmonic patterns. In trading, we talk about harmonic patterns. Yeah, the nature is in very harmonic way. And, harmonic. And then we need to get into that harmonic mode, our lives with the nature. And everything looks, it seems, money is not everything, by the way. I just, don't think that I'm just trying to, build muddy mind or no. In my list, money comes at 4th place. Okay, in my world, money comes at 4th or 5th place. You have more. The number one thing in my mind or my life, my thinking is knowledge. Okay, knowledge is the number one rich, what you call it. You're very rich if you have a right knowledge of everything. or at least the reality, the nature. Forget about the worldly knowledge, what you learn about school and college. This is all nonsense. But what is the nature? What is the real knowledge behind everything? If you see a bird, where did that bird come from? Who made it? How it is flying? All of these things. These are things like, there's a difference between information and knowledge. You have to clear that concept as well. The information, that's what we have it. Information overload. We have so much information out there. And people misunderstandingly says, well, this is knowledge. No, it's not. It's not. Knowledge is getting away from us. We are losing our grip on the knowledge. Knowledge is just going away from this world. Okay, we have a lot of information. Information is increasing than tenfold, tons and tons of information every day, especially, electronics and this media technology nowadays. Cell phones, how many electronic gadgets we got now? This is called information, not knowledge. At least to me, this is what I think. So anyway, it was just a little exercise. I wanted to show that, how to turn your ocean brain into a lake brain, and then how to use it for future images, for future concepts of your life, for future, to build the future. Use your brain. Like, and there's a book, I have it, from Richard Bandler. It says, using your brain for a change. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We will use our brain for a change in our life, our habits. Okay, you can cure phobia in 10 minutes. You can quit smoking in 10 minutes. You can do a lot of things with this NLP small little techniques. Okay, I'll make a video on that too. Very nice thing, very nice pattern. I've done it on people, and amazing results, magical results, immediate results. Okay, so we will talk about that in next few videos, but let's get this mindset a little bit, start setting it up. Okay, like a lake, and once it's like a lake, then we will start making little changes and putting new ideas into it, and then we'll see the reaction and effects of it. Okay, I hope I did something positive today for the people out there and myself, because I think that if you share the knowledge, that's actually, the knowledge is the only thing that if you share it, it increases, not decreases. Everything else, if you spend or use, it decreases, right? But the knowledge, if you teach this others, if you share your knowledge with others, excuse me, it increases. It benefits you. Okay, and it surely benefits me when I tell these things without anything in return. I'm not asking anything or anybody from anybody at all. I just want people to understand what it is, how the brain works, and how the mind works, and what is the connection between these two, and the connection between, see, we have like a conscious, then we have a subconscious, then we have another conscious. I'll talk about that later, and then you have superconscious, the conscious of God, what we can call it, and how you can, step by step, how telepathy works and all that. We talk about those things later. And, but the first thing, everything has to do with the state of mind. So most important thing is that a little bit of physical exercise, stretching every day, a little bit of a breathing exercise, very, very important to bring the balance between your positive, negative energy, and then calm your mind just like a lake. Make it like a lake. Keep it like a lake, not like an ocean. We got so many things to do from the day in the morning and then till night. And we got to run here, there, appointment, this, that, pick up the kids, go to lunch and meet these people, and fight with this guy, and curse the other one, and it's too many things. Okay, getting depressed, that's another job we have nowadays, right? If we don't have anything, then we get depressed that we don't have anything. It's amazing. It's amazing. But anyway. I'm going to stop it here because I got problems in my throat now. I need to drink something. Okay. And this is it. All right, so hope that my video benefits you in some way, in any way. All right, that will make my day. Thanks for watching, and see you till the next time. Very good weekend. Have a good weekend. Today is Saturday, actually. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a party tonight, a birthday party. My family is getting ready, so I'm gonna have a good day. So far, everything is fine, good, and like to keep it that way. Okay. So, bye for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.